Two very important players for the U.S., two completely different performances against Colombia and Costa Rica. Jay, DeMerit and I will take a look at them next on Club and Country. Hello everyone and welcome to MLSsoccer.com's Club and Country. My name is Diego Pinzon and I'm joined by Jay DeMerit to take a look at two players in the midfield for the U.S. men's national team and their performance in the first two games of Copa America Centenario.
That's right. Diego, let's start with that engine room right in the U.S. men's national team midfield. Jermaine Jones, Michael Bradley, two very important leaders for this team. First game against Colombia, the first word that comes out to me with Jermaine Jones is inactivity. And very, very much isolated here on this left side. You can see a lot of blue arrows within a very concentrated area, but a lot of missed passes now moving forward into that final third, which means they limited the U.S.'s chances, and credit to Colombia for that. But when you move into the Costa Rica game, the activity is up. You can see that Jermaine Jones is all over the pitch. He's on the right side picking up balls. He's on the left side picking up balls. And he's got a lot of blue arrows in that final third, which again creates more chances for the U.S., which showed against Costa Rica.
He switched sides a lot with the ball as well, opening up the game. If we go to Michael Bradley's performance against Colombia, it's a lot of activity, but at the same time, there are a lot of red arrows, Jay.
Well, there is, yeah, and you know, you're always going to get activity from Michael Bradley. That's one of his best qualities. But what the thing that really puts a spotlight on this is his incomplete passes. Look at all the reds in that final third. He was able to pick up the ball quite a bit, but as far as productivity in that final third to create those chances, to create those goals, that was not happening against Colombia.
Against Costa Rica, a lot of activity as well, and a different story with the incomplete passes.
Very much so. Same activity as far as Michael is concerned, but the real spotlight slide of this is the incomplete passes. Very, very little red on your screen, and that's a good sign. Only 5 incomplete passes and none in the final third, which means that's the kind of Michael Bradley we need on Saturday against Paraguay.
You definitely want to see Michael Bradley and Jermaine Jones replicate this performance against Costa Rica, facing Paraguay next Saturday at 7 p.m. at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Remember, a win or a draw will take the U.S. to the quarterfinals. A loss, of course, then Paraguay will advance alongside with Colombia in Group A.